Hey everybody, this is Jake. Thanks for being here. This week we're continuing the series called Resurrection and the Shaping of Our Hearts. We'll be talking about the wisdom we need to navigate the complexities of everyday life. And so now here's part 6, when it's not clear what love requires. UPS left a bird feeder camera at my door recently. Since I hadn't ordered it, I figured that my friends Jeff and Cindy must have sent it to me. During a recent trip to Nebraska, I had dropped by their house to spend a day with them. They have one of those feeders, and they noticed how much I enjoyed watching birds using the app that connects their feeder to Jeff's phone. I texted my thanks and told them that I couldn't wait to set it up. Jeff responded, "You're welcome and good luck. You need a blank engineering degree." He was right. It's complicated. One look at the excruciatingly detailed user's manual convinced me to look for some hands-on help, for somebody who already has the hang of it. That's how I feel about life. It's complicated. And I navigate life's complexities best when I accept help from somebody who already has the hang of it. Jesus offers to help us navigate life's complexities. He puts it this way: I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth. To be clear, we're not talking about moral choices, distinguishing between right and wrong, good and evil. Those choices are usually pretty clear. Don't steal, don't be faithful to your spouse, forgive the kid who totaled your car. The real complexities of life are different. They come in situations where there's more than one right thing to do. Think about when to speak and when to stay silent, when to hold on and when to let go. The question is not good versus evil, it's how to love, how to come closest to Jesus' command: love one another as I have loved you. Jesus did not give us an exhaustive list of do's and don'ts. He invites us into a way of being in the world shaped by love. He wants us to learn how to do whatever we do as an expression of love. And so Jesus sends us the Spirit of truth to teach us, not a rule book or a surge of willpower, but the Spirit who teaches us wisdom. Here's how I have defined wisdom elsewhere. Wisdom is the art of doing the loving, God-shaped thing in all the varied, changing, and nuanced situations that life hands us. There is no life hack for becoming a wise person. We acquire wisdom, one step, one day, one messy situation at a time. It's that 10,000 hour thing. You learn an art by doing it over and over and over. Acquiring wisdom takes a lifetime. It also requires a mentor, someone who knows the way, cares about you, and is honest enough to tell you the truth. When it comes to wisdom, the Holy Spirit is our primary teacher. Life is complicated. We are imperfect, and we belong to one another. Love is how we make life livable, and wisdom is the art of loving. The Holy Spirit is guide and mentor, counselor and friend, in the school of everyday life. Here's another way to understand the Spirit's wisdom. Friendship. During the Last Supper, Jesus said, "I do not call you servants any longer, but I have called you friends." Friendship is different from family. Family comes by birth. Friendship is chosen. And a true friend stays. As Proverbs puts it, a true friend sticks closer than one's nearest kin. Jesus also described the Holy Spirit as an advocate and a helper, as one who will teach you everything and remind you of all that I've said to you. Jesus spent his ministry teaching his followers how to love in real situations. Proverbs calls that wisdom, and none of us can do it alone. In fact, wisdom begins with knowing we are not God. That's what Proverbs means when it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Wise people recognize the limits of their own understanding. They let go of the illusion that they can figure everything out on their own. As Proverbs says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." A true friend doesn't just guide us. A true friend tells us the truth even when it's hard to hear. Not to wound, but to heal. Well meant are the wounds a friend inflicts, says Proverbs. Iron sharpens iron. Some people use truth as a weapon. The Spirit never does. The Spirit's guidance always comes from love and leads toward joy. The Spirit knows us from the inside. Jesus said, "The Spirit of truth abides with you." We are never left on our own, whether things are going well or falling apart. The Spirit stays with us, guiding, correcting, encouraging, and leading us forward. A friend's counsel is heartfelt. The Spirit's advice is always an expression of Jesus' love for us. Jesus assured his friends, "I will not leave you orphaned." Whether the sailing is smooth or the seas are treacherous, whether we're on the top of our game or at a dismally low bottom, the Spirit is there, hanging with us, guiding us, and leading us to the next step of the path we walk together. Wisdom is the art of doing the ordinary and the extraordinary things of life with love. Jesus has the hang of it. And through the Spirit, he stays with us, teaching us step by step how to live that way. In this series, we're not only thinking about the spiritual life, we're learning to notice how Jesus is already present and at work in our lives. So I'm including in the Substack and also in the Apple and Spotify show notes a simple way to begin. Try it today and consider trying it for a few minutes each day this week. I'd love to hear from you about your experiences and your insights. Thanks again for being here. Part 7 of Resurrection and the Shaping of Our Hearts drops next week. Until then, be well and God bless. Well, and here are a couple of extra notes I want to add. The Woodlands is always free. Y'all know that. And upgrading to a paid subscription will fund ministry in under-resourced areas. You'll help adults learn to read, send young people to camp, and provide food for hungry families. And a portion of this reflection is adapted from my book, A Full-Hearted Life. You can find it at the Abington Press website or at Amazon, or you could get your local bookseller to order it for you, or you can just use the link that you find in the Substack post. At any rate, I'm so grateful for you. I'm glad that we were here together, and I hope we'll be together again next time. In the meantime, be well and God bless.